chest, the dragon's near. Spell or sword, we've got no fear. Party strong, the dice will roll. Yindy's world where we all control. Go, Yindy, go, Yindy, go, go, go. Dungeon master stealing the show. Go, Yindy, go, Yindy, go, go, go. Epic quest battles, let's go, go, go. Go, Yindy, go, Yindy, go, go, go. Dungeon master stealing the show. Go, Yindy, go, Yindy, go, go, go. Epic quest battles, let's go, go, go. Grab your gear, the quest's in sight. Yindy's leading through the night. Fighting monsters, loot in sight. Roll the dice, it's game time tonight. Go, Yindy, go, Yindy, go, go, go. Dungeon master stealing the show. Go, Yindy, go, Yindy, go, go, go. Epic quest battles, let's go.
Kobold Kitty. Are you planning on playing all the games in order?
Loot the chest, the dragon's near. Spell or sword, we've got no fear. Party strong, the dice will roll. Yindy's world where we all control. Go, Yindy, go, Yindy, go, go, go. Dungeon master stealing the show. Go, Yindy, go, Yindy, go, go, go. Epic quest battles, let's go, go, go. Go, Yindy, go, Yindy, go, go, go. Dungeon master stealing the show. Go, Yindy, go, Yindy, go, go, go. Epic quest battles, let's go, go, go.
Hello, and welcome to the Pose 4 Halfwits stream. I'm going to keep on the title card just for a second. Kobold Kitty, lovely to see you again. And to answer your question, am I playing through all the games in order? Well, I'm playing through all the games. Whether or not they're in order is a different thing. I have literally just this week finished Devil May Cry 3 off stream, and then and halfway through Devil May Cry 5 at the minute, and thought, no, you know what? I could probably blast through DMC 1 on stream, so we'll do that. So maybe is the answer to that question on maybe save clear files. But yes,
Kobold Kitty. Hi, good to see you 2 less than 3.
So, if you're all ready, prepare thyselves for my incredibly low effort Dante cosplay. Are we ready? Drum roll, please. Yeah. So I've had this particular t-shirt since I was 16, I think. This is one of the few waistcoats that still actually fits me. I have got the gloves. And no, I've not cut my hair. I just have, a different one I've ordered online. So, yes, I'm fully aware that I need new wigs at some stage. So yes, I am...
Kobold Kitty. Lol, that cool. Nice.
I am playing as Dante if he was a 40-year-old used car salesman. That's the vibe we're going for here. But I am not alone this evening, for I have managed to rope in a friend. Sadly, not John Robertson. He's currently playing the Dark Room somewhere else. But I do have Alex Tavares with me tonight. Alex, are you there? Please say...
Hello, yes, I am here.
Discord
I am here.
has not fucked up on us again. And a quick apology to anyone who joined... Yet. Well, we've already got further than we did in the last stream, because in the last stream, yes, soon, in that 20 seconds between us going silent before and me hitting play, Discord just went boop.
That is true.
And then being the Muppet that I am, I did a total kind of reset. And turns out I didn't put on the text to speak. I didn't unmute it. So people were chatting away and we had no idea. I do apologise. I have triple checked to make sure that that's not the case. So we can actually hear people tonight.
We were just unsociable bastards.
It's fine. It's fine.
Unfortunately.
We went on about...
Inadvertent Inadvertent unsociable bastards.
we went on about dragging cloacas for about an hour, and I did love actually going back through the kind of chat text afterwards, going, "What are they on about?" So, although no one answered my poll on whether or not dragons have arseholes or cloacas, so
I did get a vote from my brother when I asked him, and he said cloacas.
There
Since
we
they're
go.
part lizard.
See, there we go. So yes,
And I just wondered what I was stabbing with my lance. That's all I was wondering.
it's fine as long as they're dead at the end of the day. We can make clogs out of their
Exactly.
various body parts. So yes, doing just the stream housekeeping. For Halfwits, episode 12 dropped today with our special guest, Mr. John Robertson, who I am not related to in any way, shape, or form. Although I was introduced to by a friend of mine who went, "You've got to come with me to the Edinburgh Fringe to see this guy. He is your mad Australian cousin. Make sure you dress like your modern day Witcher get up that I sometimes go for. I used to dress as Dante, then I kind of dressed as modern day Geralt. And yeah. So I went along to John's gig. He then proceeded to whip me with a cat of nine tails. And I think one of the quotes he said, first of all, to me was, "If I invited you back to my hotel room for a threesome with my wife, I'd be two of the participants." That stuck with me. So, and then me and John became friends.
I was going to say, I think that's going to stick with me now as well. Thanks for that.
Yeah, you're more than welcome. You're absolutely more than welcome.
Kobold Kitties. I think I know where this is going, LMAO.
Yeah, pretty much. So, me and John sort of became friends. He was actually one of the reasons I got back into stand-up in 2018, and then I met the Halfwits, and then, yeah, after COVID, I got back into D&D, and yeah, here we are. So, John very graciously has become our fifth special guest. He was with us for the entirety of the second filming day, so I think he's in the next 6 episodes, I want to say, bringing his own particular brand of chaos and, let's face it, bullying the fuck out of Will, which I found hilarious. So that's the thing. So you've got that to look forward to. So if you haven't already, do check out episode 12 of Halfwits. That's currently live.
Kobold Kitty. Hi, John. Good to hear you.
So it's not John on the stream. It's Tavares. John's currently performing the Dark Room in Brighton or something. He's on stream just now. Actually, I can see him on his because I'm subscribed to his stream.
Kobold Kitty. Oh lol. Sorry.
No, to Tavares. It's at this point you're my co-host for YindyPlayz, so which is completely
Poor
different.
thing.
I know.
You really are scraping the bottom of the barrel.
It's fine. We have top quality bants here. Heads.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Dragging cloacas. So anyway, getting back on to Devil May Cry, I actually have no memory at all of playing through Devil May Cry on the Switch. Although I clearly have, because I've got an entire save file cleared, and apparently I managed to beat it in 4 hours 17 minutes. I think that's actually quite decent, actually. So,
Not bad.
I think Josh Strythe said in his video it's about 6 hours long. So, I'm going to count that as a speed run. So yeah. With that being the case, we are totally loading up my old save, and we'll see how it goes.
2 millenniums ago,
Good luck.
there was a war between the human world
There's no
and
game
the
audio, by the way.
the underworld.
Is there not?
Somebody from the
Right, hold on.
woke up to justice
Uh,
and stood up against this legion. Alone.
Still no game audio?
His name was Spark.
Still no game audio.
Later, he quietly reigned
Oh,
over
hold
the
on.
world.
I was waiting to say, I'm seeing little green dancing bars.
Yep, there is. My mistake.
Good.
The legendary Dark Knight.
Was it me fucking up for once?
Kobold Kitty. I hear it fine audio is good.
Cool. I always like to think that Sparta's just kind of raving on his own in the middle of like the dance floor.
It's Harvey Wood Eva. He's like, yeah, check out my sick dance moves.
Well, let's face it, it's how every goth teen danced in the 90s and early 2000s.
Goth teens didn't dance.
You say that, right?
They sort of brooded with energy.
No, in the old nightclub, the kind of shit version of the cat house that I used to go to when I was a teen, there was this guy who would show up for the first hour of the club, like from
Slow down, babe.
11 o'clock to maybe midnight. He was about 7 foot tall, massive black trench
Cool
coat.
Skeleton 9455. Props to you beating DMC1 on hard BCI defo, starting to feel the difficulty crying.
See, the thing is, I have no memory of doing this, so apparently I did at some point, so we'll see if I can do it again. I did just beat DMC3, and I'm halfway through 5, so hopefully there's a bit of muscle memory in there. We were just discussing goth teens in the 2000s. So this guy would show up at the club, and he would give the most energetic dance performance, like have the entire dance floor to himself, and he would not leave that until he was drenched in sweat. You know, you could power a small nation by how much this guy was gyrating. And he did not give a flying fuck at all. And then when people started getting drunk and started joining the dance floor, he would just go, nope, had enough, and he would fuck off. So... Sorry, this is Daddy just getting beat up by, you know, mummy issues.
Sword. Time to go to work, guys.
Yep.
Dante really has a thing against motorcycles, doesn't he?
As a child, I had powers. There's demonic blood in me.
He doesn't mind putting them through their paces.
No, absolutely not.
You were the first one to know about my vengeance.
Ah, stab through the chest yet again. And it's not even a
Classic.
Tuesday.
Cobalt Kitty. The amount of time Dante is stabbed or impaled is insane.
I know, right? You would think at this stage it's just like a piercing that just slots in there. That's where he keeps his sword.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I remember that scar back in '98.
Yep. Dramatic PS2 stare.
20 years ago, Mundus, the Emperor of the Underworld, resurrected.
Mundus.
Yes. His powers were sealed by Sparta. He's attempting to gain control of the
Now, I
human
did
world
always think it was
once again.
Sparta, not
He's been
Sparta.
preparing to open the gate on Malay Island.
No, that's the other one.
Cobalt
yeah.
Kitty.
Yeah.
I would love a full-blown remake of the games.
Yeah, well, we were discussing that last week. Again, people could have joined the chat, we had no idea. Do we want a DMC1 remake, a DMC3 remake with the RE engine, or Devil May Cry 6? I'd love 6. I would take 1 or 3. Or a complete overhaul / reimagining of 2. Because let's face it, you know, we could delete 2 from canon and not really miss anything.
I think, like I said to you before, I think I would want
Cobalt Kitty. Re-engine TBH
Probably
and DMC6
DMC6.
and yes 2
Yeah.
is ass.
Yeah.
but it could be set after the stuff in 5, so Dante isn't around at this point in time.
Yeah.
So you'd have Nero, you could have Trish for gameplay, and
Or
you could have Lady, like in Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition, and also a revamped Lucia.
because here's the thing. Now, again, there's been so many different retellings of DMC at this point between the mangas and the books, right? Is Sparta dead, or is he just missing?
Don't know, different. I mean,
Yeah.
they could answer that question once for all. You know, maybe that could be. Maybe there is a. Maybe the second
Cool
half of Devil
Skeleton
May Cry 6 would be
9455.
Dante and Virgil
Fix
in hell,
up
finding out
DMC4,
the
then
truth
remake
of whether
2.
or not Sparta
Yeah.
is alive or not.
Yeah.
As they look for a way back.
Because how about DMC6 split into 2 halves, a bit like 5, where you have Nero, Lady, and Trish in the
Yep. Human world.
human world, but you have Dante and Virgil making their way through the underworld, and then come across, or maybe having to stop Sparta.
Yep.
That could be a thing.
I could deal with that.
By the way, I love how when I was asking ChatGPT to come up with the kind of SEO optimized video descriptions for the stream, it came up with the hashtag. Genuinely, I didn't do this. Dante is daddy. And I went, you know what? That's fine, ChatGPT. You can have that.
I had wondered why that was there. I was like, oh, okay. This is a tone. I wasn't expecting this tone.
But are they wrong? Are they wrong? So, although to be fair, right, I'm not sure that I've got a theory.
Technically, his uncle.
Right, excluding DMC Devil May Cry, where they tried to make him like this edgy teenager. I think here's my fan theory. I think Dante is asexual.
Oh, Dante doesn't give a flying fuck about sex.
He absolutely does
Yeah.
not. So, and I think he's cooler for it. He doesn't need to be distracted by that bollocks. Or boobs.
Or anything else, yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah. Right. I'm just wandering around this mansion aimlessly. Right, where's the fucking
See,
door?
You don't even need to collect the red orbs because you've got plenty from your first playthrough.
Oh yeah, that's true. Right, this door is sealed, shut. A rusty key. Alright,
So
okay.
you want to go to you want to go to the red one.
Okay, right, fair enough. Is that not the one we came in?
No.
You probably found red doors.
No,
okay.
we came in the hole in the wall that then sealed shut as we came in.
Ah, right, I'm with you. There we go. Oh, hello. That's 2 yellow orbs already. What am I on? I'm on 9 yellow orbs. Okay. So,
Fair.
I think my
I mean,
playthrough...
it's hard mode.
I think my playthrough of DMC3 came in about 7 hours, but I just... Because it was on the Switch, I think I watched all of the anime with the missus, while basically just doing Mission 1 over and over again for red orbs. So I just absolutely just smashed through all the kind of combos and stuff. Right. Here we go. Whee!
3 was one of those games I've played so many times, and I've played so many different versions, I can probably still remember where all the fucking blue orbs are.
See,
For
because
in the secret missions.
2 was the only Devil May Cry I owned for like a long time, I'm like that with 2, even though it's the shit version. Excuse me, Mr. Mannequin Man, can I have this key? Please don't turn evil and attack me. He says somewhat optimistically.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
It will. There we go. See, he doesn't mind. Thank you. Well, that's just rude. I feel he would notice that one on the ceiling.
Nah, no one ever looks up, it's fine.
That's so true, by the way.
Cobalt Kitty. Slightly off topic, but DMC4 has great music as well as 5.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I said, I'm playing 5 off stream at the moment. My one concern about playing 5 on stream, not that I'm monetized, I'm still too small, but being copyright claimed. Right, I've just noticed there isn't a lock-on for DMC1. Or at least not the same as Devil Trigger.
Cobalt Kitty. The copyright, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's like
Cobalt
a copyright
Kitty.
setting.
That's the it.
R1 is sort of your lock on, or at least it's how you
Yeah.
it's how you sent yourself to do Stinger and everything. You know?
Yeah, yeah. But it's not the lock-on from 3 and 5.
No, it's not like that.
Which is fucking me up a bit. Right. This is where I just wander around this giant mansion, rubbing up against things, hoping that something opens. A bit like real life. Sorry. This is when the missus comes on the stream going, what are you on about? So, alright, okay, I needed the key, didn't I? The key was...
Cobalt Kitty. Casey Edwards has had lessening issues with Capcom and the music
You got
distribution.
keys.
Yeah.
Oh.
I quite like that. The fact that my devil trigger for this stage of the game, it just be glowing slightly blue. I haven't gone the full Super Saiyan.
Yep.
Also, I had a thought the other day. Sorry, just again, completely off topic. Why the fuck did they not call Super Saiyan Blue Super Saiyan Cyan or Super Saiyan? Just me?
But
Okay.
I stopped watching or reading anything about DMC a long time ago.
No, not DMC, Dragon Ball Z, sorry.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
I'm getting these mixed up. Always a bad thing. Don't mix those up. Whatever you do.
That's what she said, sorry.
Life lessons with Eric's.
Oh, right, was this a... Hello. So I'm kind of playing with DMC3 muscle memory.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, that's Devil Trigger.
Kobold Kitty. Speaking of Dragon Ball, how much have you consumed? Movies, shows, manga, etc.
So, Dragon Ball Z. I have seen that one permutation of Dragon Ball Z or another so many times between the original anime, the remakes, Kai, the manga, the games. You know, I'm more fucking familiar with Dragon Ball Z than I'm pretty sure some people are with the Bible and the YindyPlayz. So,
I watched Dragon Ball Z when I was a kid, and it was on Cartoon Network. That was me growing up. And I saw every single episode apart from like the last few at the end of the Buu saga, so like right at the end.
See, for me, Team 4 Stars Dragon Ball Z Abridged is, for me, the definitive Dragon Ball Z. As in, even though eventually it starts off as a spoof but becomes kind of its own weird continuity, it actually is so true to the characters that I actually can't watch like regular Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. I've still not watched Team 4 Stars.
You should. It's
Dragon Ball
amazing.
Abridged. I've watched their
Slam and Salmon
FSN.
9455. I'm going for the DMC3 Platinum on PlayStation.
Nice.
How tedious is Mission 18 on the harder difficulties?
I cannot remember Mission 18. I'm sure we will get there, and when we do, we'll go, yes, this is fucking tedious.
It's gonna be nasty.
Yep.
It's gonna be nasty. That's the one that's the boss rush one, if I remember correctly.
Ah, right, fair enough. I did go through the boss rush one on 3, where you have to go through the weird MC Escher painting and refight
Yes.
all the bosses.
Yeah, I think that is Mission 18 on
Yeah.
3. That's going to be quite difficult.
Yep.
On the Devil May Cry 3
Kobold
Platinum,
Kitty.
do you still need
Yes,
to...
peak. TFS is hilarious and makes me
Do you
feel
still need
better
to like
when I'm
S rank
really
every
down
mission
in
on
the
every
dumps.
difficulty?
See,
Joe
I'm
Han's daddy
Or is
issues
that
is
just
never
Devil May
not
Cry
funny.
5? Because that's what put me off the Platinum. Can't even get to the end of Dante Must Die Mode on DMC3. I'm that low skill. But
See, I'm not all about the S ranks or whatever. I just want to get to the fucking end. I play DMC for the story, believe it or not. So,
yeah.
right. Do I need to upgrade? Okay, I can. We can upgrade a few things. Right. How the fuck have I not unlocked Air Raid? That seems to be like the cheese skill that I think Joss Strike Hayes used. For it.
Vortex is the one is the speedrunning one as well.
Right. Extras. Right, we certainly do not need yellow orbs. We are fine for yellow orbs.
You say this now.
I've got 9. So.
Slam and Salmon 9455. I know for a fact I am not doing the DMC5 Platinum as that made me quit the game
Yeah,
for
good
months
shout,
on
Sam.
NLMAO.
Good shout. Yeah, no way I would do that. Either.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Someone's feisty. Ow.
Oh,
Fuck
you got
it.
yourself Shadow.
Kobold
I would
Kitty.
hit it.
At
No,
Slam and
just shoot it,
Salmon
just shoot it.
9455, I feel that in my soul LMAO.
Okay, so that happened.
They reflect melee attacks.
Ah, right, okay.
So you want to shoot them.
Okay, why? Why are you not shooting, Dante?
Oh, you need to hold R1.
Ah, right.
Lock on.
Ow.
Now you can melee it.
Yeah.
Kobold Kitty.
Well, this is going well.
Fun fact, I met Johnny Young Bosch at a con earlier this year.
Oh,
Such
nice.
a sweet human being.
Yeah. I've not met Johnny. I did meet Jason David Frank about a year before, you know, that happened. I'm going to totally cheese this, by the way, right? I'm totally reloading that save because that is not worth 2 yellow orbs. I'm sorry.
Kobold Kitty. OMG, what a legend.
He was. I have not watched it yet. I have a thing on the whole dark side of Power Rangers.
Kobold Kitty. That was one of my goals in lifetime.
Yeah, he was lovely. I stopped myself. I almost went to Jason David Frank and went, "In order to meet you, sir, white power forever." No, do not say that. That is bad.
Oh no, that's oh no.
That'll get you escorted out of the con. So, or elected president. Who knows?
Kobold Kitty.
Well,
Oh no.
depends which state the con was in, I suppose.
Well, yes. Right. Okay, so I'm going to. There we go. Right, is there a quick change for weapons like in the other DMCs?
Not really, sort of. If you press the right analog stick, if you've got a second one.
Oh, right, okay. Why is that?
No, because one does map.
Yeah, one does map.
One does. I certainly know on the PlayStation if you press the right analog stick down,
Right.
it'll change.
Right.
But I don't.
Oh, okay. I've gone to F for it.
Oh, so you have. Yep, that's it. That's the weapon change there. It's not quite as fluid as the other games, but it is there. There we go. Yep, you got it.
Yeah. There we go. Are they going to see that? Nope. Definitely feeling the age compared to the other games.
Yep.
Because when I was a kid, I did briefly own DMC 1, and stupidly, I played through it, and then either returned it to Blockbuster or traded it in for another game. Like I said, it was 2 that I actually owned, but I did have, and I still have it somewhere. It's one of those little cheat discs that you got in the magazines.
Yep.
And it sort of like hacked your game. So you could have like unlimited orbs and
unlimited health.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure young. Oh, fuck off. Dark Souls, roly poly. This is turning into a personal vendetta against this guy.
Yep.
Did another one just spawn, or is that the same one?
Same one, I think.
Ow!
Kobold Kitty.
Ah!
I have my uncle's PS3 original model from 2006. I has the PS2 chipset. I'm able to play the games he backed up for me before
Nice.
he passed years ago.
Oh! Fuck off, not you, Kobold Kitty. The shadow. There we go. So yeah, I'm actually in the market for a PS3. The missus, her foster nephew that basically left. I've got an old PS3 basically, and I never owned a PS3, but I still desperately want to play Metal Gear Solid and the Infamous games, so I bought them from CES. Oh, is he just constantly respawning?
Looks like it. Shit.
Right. Or me just randomly dropping green orbs. Okay, that was weird.
That was very weird.
Right. The most legendary scene in all of DMC. Are we not going to have it because I technically already have the sword?
Probably.
Ah,
Yeah, looks like it.
that's a bit shit. Okay, never mind.
Kobold Kitty. I would be more than happy to help you with the extra features of the console. Wing, wing.
Well, the annoying thing about that PS3 is, well, tell you what, right? Genuinely, if you have a solution for this, let me know. I've got the console set up. It still works, still connects to the internet, but the little shit didn't take care of it, and as a result, it doesn't recognize any discs in the drive. So even though I got that one for free, I'm kind of in the market to buy a functioning
Kobold Kitty.
PS3 because I don't. Turns out the PS Store is still valuable. Yes, I know you're there, sir. I'll get to you in a minute. I know you can. I can like rebuy digitally Metal Gear Solid 4 and Infamous on the PS3 store and play it that way. But I bought the discs from CEX, so right. Come on.
Saving money would be good. And
Yes.
Not double buying.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
Get you.
I could always try and do it the slightly less than legal way.
Slammin' Salmon
Sail the
9455.
high seas, so to speak.
Aren't you able to digitally buy Silent Hill
Yarhar.
1 on the PS3?
Yarhar.
I think you are, yeah. I do have Silent Hill 1 on the Steam Deck. I'll let you figure out how I got it on there. Along with a whole bunch of other PS games. That's maybe one again for us, Tavares. I wanted to play Azir's Dream. Oh shit. Hello. Yeah, air raid's overpowered.
Kobold Kitty. I might have a solution for that on where to look on eBay to look for parts, and I'll even recommend the iFixit guide to repair the disc reader.
That would be amazing. Cheers, Cobalt.
Kobold Kitty. I've already had to fix mine.
I mean, I've read a whole bunch of Reddit threads basically saying you've got to keep it at a 45-degree angle and shit like that, and sacrifice a baby goat at midnight, and maybe if you pray to Cthulhu, the disc will run only on a Wednesday if you're wearing green. You know, so...
I mean, you should pray to Cthulhu anyway, that's just good manners.
Yeah, I know, right? When he called, you answer that fucker.
Exactly.
Sorry, this is the intense, try not to die.
Yes, and I'm being really good at, co-commentating.
No, that's
by
fine.
saying absolutely nothing.
Hey, did I win? I think I won.
Like it. So, question for you, Lee.
Yes.
Since you've played the entire series,
Yes.
have you got a favourite weapon?
Favorite weapon? You know what? I'm a basic bitch. I love Rebellion. I
Yep.
think you know.
Best thing DMC2 gave us was Rebellion.
Yep. I'll definitely say Rebellion. Probably Alistair in this.
Yep.
I find let's face it, Ifrit is the same as what was it? Is it Balder or Behemoth? Again, dyslexic. The fist.
In 5, Balrog,
Balrog. That's it. Balrog.
I think.
Cobalt Kitty. I'd fix it for you if it wasn't for the face of shipping out of Scotland to the US.
Yes. Probably that's would be a thing.
I'm sure the ship would only be a couple £100. It'd be fine.
To be honest, I looked on eBay. There was like apparently a working PS4 for £45. And we were in CEX the other day, and they had a 12 gig slim model, and they were selling it for 75. So you know, considering that I can sometimes spend £120 a week on Warhammer, yeah, depending on what releases come out, you know, I'm sure that on a slow week I could maybe pick up a new PS3. But then I did go through that phase where I was trying to set up a little retro library, so I have a working Dreamcast, PS2, PS1, Wii that plays all the GameCube games, my Game Boy Advance, and my Game Boy Color, but let's face it, Advance does color as well. And I got all these old games, and I must have spent about £360, you know, buying stuff so I had like actual physical real versions of them. And then when even on modern TVs, playing old games on old consoles is a bit shit.
Yeah.
But getting an emulated version to work well on the Steam Deck, a lot better. So expect quite a few streams where I'll physically show that I own the disc and could play it legitimately, but for the purposes of stream, it'll probably be the emulated version. I'll try and promise to do ones that I own and not all the other ones I'm like, yeah, fuck spending that money. Right, there's something engraved beneath this opening. This is where the Gilding Souls gather. Right. Dante no use brain. Me just hit things. Right. yes, thank
By
you.
hitting the thingy behind you there,
Oh.
or the gold thingy.
Ah, there we go. So yes, hitting things was the answer. Okay. Now, do you go in there? No. Okay, so I moved that back. No, something engraved. Do I have to move it further back? There we go.
Cobalt Kitty. For me it's all Nintendo Ds and 3DS models, working Dreamcast with a physical copy of Sonic Adventure, GameCube, and an Xbox 360 that needs the GPU rebuild lol.
Interact button.
Uh,
Actually interact with that little hatch thing.
right. Ah. There's a mechanic that doesn't go for into the other DMCs. Right. Cool. Awesome. Done. Right, so Alistair and Ifrit, are they really the only two weapons in DMC 1?
Yep. Technically Sparta.
Well, yeah, I was waiting to say Force Edge. So I've got the handgun, I've got the shotgun, I've got the needle gun, and I've got the grenade launcher.
Not Nightmare Beta though. That's a shame.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I must have missed that the first time round. Oh, I've got Holy Water. I suppose that's the thing. And touch. Oh, there was basically the Mario star. Forgot about that. Okay, there we go. Oh, we're back here. Right. Let's walk out this door and nothing bad will happen at all. Oh wait.
I'll be fine. Oh shit.
I do genuinely love how these guys show up again in 5. Like, pretty much
Yep.
these exact guys.
Yep, yep.
Is there a quick change for the,
No.
Yeah. Oh.
They usually stick with the short one, especially with these guys.
Yeah. Ow. Ah, yes, the toughest boss in any DMC game / Dark Souls, the fucking camera. Yep.
Yep.
There we go. Did we win? Is there anyone else? There we go. Good, good. Don't mock me. Oh, hello. Ah, tiny little... what's this? The spider called? I know the sword's Alistair. Phantom, yep.
Believe.
Okay. We went through here, didn't we?
Yeah, I think you want to go to that statue again.
Go.
Now that you've got the staff.
Ah, yeah. And that's where the panther comes out, isn't it?
Yes. On normal mode.
Ow!
Normally the first time you meet it.
Oh well, I was about to pop a vitality star there, but I guess we're popping a yellow orb. Oh, fuck off! Yeah, not dealing with that.
Oh no, it's not a statue in this room, it's a statue up the top of the stairs in the other room. Where the panther was.
Right.
Don't forget, if you hold square, you can charge up power. Or whatever the shoot button.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought having played through 3 and 5, yeah, 1 would be an absolute cakewalk. It really isn't. Fighting the jank.
Yep.
At least that's my excuse for being shit on stream. You know, the one time it counts. Yes, this is a cheesy strategy. No, I don't care.
So work.
Am I meant to be doing something? Are they just...
Respawning a little.
Yeah. Okay, we good? We good? Has everyone had enough of me? Ow. There's the... Okay, still that one. E. We went in there last time, didn't we? That's... This is a statue.
So I think what you want to do is you want to go back downstairs,
Okay.
out the door you came in.
Okay. So in other words, that entire fight was pointless.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, that would have been good to know. So,
I thought it said.
yeah.
And if you just run up the stairs the other way,
Oh. You mean over
you-
the angry
you need to run the
shadow?
other way.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Right. I'm so glad you're here on stream. This would be so annoying otherwise.
Upstairs,
Okay.
to the right, and interact with the statue there.
Up here?
Nope. Nope. You want to get out of that room.
Okay.
Not in that room at all.
Not in that room.
Nope.
Is there another door here, or?
Nope. You want to get out. Nope. You just want to leave. You didn't want to go in that room in the first place.
Oh right. Okay. Never mind.
And then there's the wee statue to your left there, as you're leaving there. Just interact with that.
Statue to the left.
Well, that one there. That one on the wall. Was that your left? I don't know. Maybe I've got the directions wrong.
Oh right. Okay. Because I remember that one being where you get Alistair and obviously Pale. Oh right. There we go.
Yeah, and then you put the staff you picked up
Ah.
in there afterwards.
Don't patronize me, game with a rank C. Okay. Never mind. Right. Right, here we go. Next mission, please. Right. Okay. Is this Phantom? I feel this is Phantom.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Right, before anything in that case, gonna get something with a bit more power to it. The needle gun shit, we all know that. Yeah, see how that works. And out we go. Oh yeah, remember this bit. The random bridge that doesn't go anywhere. So yeah, get your opinion, Tavares. So what is the plot of DMC1? Did Mundus send Trish to fetch Dante or to stop Dante? That seems to be very unclear. As in, she's all like,
She was sent to get him to the island.
yeah. And then once she's there, or once he's there, Mundus is all like, "You must stop Dante. If you were resurrecting, why bring him?"
Yeah. I think the plan would have been something along the lines of get him to me so I can kill him. And then once he's dead, I can emerge and then I will be unstoppable. Or something.
Okay, once again, what am I doing? The statue. Go back the path and thou shalt return from the abyss. Am I meant to be here? I don't feel I'm meant to be here.
Yep.
Am I?
Yep, I think so.
Or was I meant to pick up that thing? It didn't let me pick it up.
Everything you need to hear.
Oh, there we go. Oh well. Right. Oh, no, not that. Might as well do the needle gun, seeing as we're underwater. Wait, hold on. This weapon can only be used underwater. Bitch, we are underwater!
Yeah, but you've not got the janky first-person view, so it doesn't work or something.
No, sir. So yeah, grenade launcher's fucking broken. Get that bitch a cannon. Bitches love cannons. Right. This one of those annoying things. Do I have to jump all the way back?
No, that's it. That's it. You don't need to do anything.
Okay, okay. Well, we are now, just for fun. Is it going to do it again? Yes. Come on. You know you want to. Yep, I'll take the full health recharge. Ah. See, it was worth it. We got a blue orb fragment. I've got to jump all the way back now. That was not worth it. Whee. Ah! God damn it! Right, come on. Which one of you bitches wants to dance? I love how the last one just automatically gives you health back. Okay, right. Let's not do that platforming again. Uh-oh. Oh, look, it's Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
What a big surprise. I hope for your sake you got something inside that big body of yours.
Oh, take me out to dinner first.
Take time for dinner before you do that bit.
Yep. Ow. I love how, like, in later Devil May Cry's, it's like, D is
Adi
dope.
Hendra. SS.
Hello. Yeah. D's like, dope in Devil May Cry 5. Ow! How rude. But yeah, on DMC1, they don't pull your punches. It's like, dull. It's like,
Bit better. We're alright, thanks mate.
yeah. Oh, really? It doesn't resurrect you during the fight? That's annoying. Okay, so what we got? Right, okay, I'm gonna go back to Every and Ivory, I think. Okay, let's try this again.
Double jump and hit him on the back. You can do some good damage.
Cool. I'm just trying not to die for the fucking
Not to
camera.
die at the minute, yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Really?
Oh, some nice hitbox shenanigans there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have a feeling I might be burning through some of those golden orbs. Alright. Right. Hell yeah, we're using the Devil Star. Oh, you cheeky dick waffle. That was me being overly greedy there. Oh, that even used... Right, I'm sorry. We need to do this again. Fuck's sake, I am not wasting those items. Yes,
Yeah,
I'm totally save scumming, but I don't care. I think it's the only way we're going to make it through this one. Right, we know what we're doing. We have a plan. Zap him in the butt.
Exactly.
Right, okay. Right. What power-ups can we get? I think we will be needing some extras. Untouchable. You cannot hold any more of these items. Blue orbs. I'm a bit off the blue orbs.
Slammin' Salmon 9455. I wish DMC1 had mission select like the other games, as this one becomes annoying to replay.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that as well. Right, okay. So, we run over, we get the thing. Right. I don't know if you could remember, Tavares. How far is it to Neo Angelo after?
He's pretty much the next mission after this.
Okay, we'll maybe see if we can get to Neo Angelo then. And then depending, I mean, I'm on holiday right now, so I don't have a bedtime currently. I can maybe try and swap to DMC3 and do a few missions as Virgil. I think some of the highlights. Right, there we go. Yes, yes. Dee-dee. Thank you, thank you. That's a shotgun. Yeah, the shotgun should be alright for the skulls. Boom. Whee! That's such a cartoony coyote moment. Right. Thank you. Go. Get my health back. There we go. Are we going for that blue orb? Hey, there we go. Right. You know, it's funny going from DMC5 to this, because it's so weird going to 5, where basically you get golden orbs as a fucking login bonus, and there's like always one on like every level. And even then, you could just res with red orbs and it's fine. There we go. Cool. And up we go. There we go. Right, I think we do want... Yeah. Dee. So did you get a chance, Tavares, to watch the anime? That was my proof of the stream.
Still hadn't. Still not seen it.
Honestly, I feel it's fine. I don't hate it. Oh. Ow. Screw it. We're going for the untouchable. Oh well. There we go. I love that. That was basically just that. Boss skip, please. Right. Oh no, we don't want to be out here again, do we? No, it's
No, you want to go back into the first.
Yep.
First door.
Oh, for fuck's sake! It gave me the D.
sure that's suitable for stream, but fair enough.
Yep.
It is now.
Okay, Black Knight. So this is
Yes.
Neo Angelo. Right.
Exactly.
What do we want? Right. Okay. My burst. Right, start mission. Here we go. He's out this way, isn't he? Oh no. Sorry, excuse me, wrong room. That bloody panther better not be back. Uh-oh. Oh shit. It's alright, I didn't need that health anyway. I will take that yellow orb though. Green, thank you! Okay, we're good. We're good. Right. It's back out this way, isn't it? It's... Is he gone? Has he fucked off? Oh, no. I think I heard that panther.
At the big courtyard type room up the stairs.
Yeah, here we go. It's here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye.
Okay. Okay. Ow. Ow. Well, we think we all saw that one coming. No, kitty. No. Bad. Right. Here's a thought. Can I shoot it outside of that kind of energy field? Huh. Turns out the answer is yes.
What? Bit more.
Yeah.
That's now with DP.
I have no idea if this is helping. Ah. Am I down? Fuck. Right, okay. Kitty, you can wait. Okay, let's... No, let's... I'm really missing that little cheat disc that I had when I was a teenager. I don't...
CD, I remember the one.
Yep. Yeah. This guy's more of a dick than Alistair. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, come on! Right, stream. I'm putting it to democracy. Do we continue on with DMC, or do we wuss out and go to DMC 3?
Continue on.
Continue on? Alright.
Continue on. I'd say continue on. Just to see you suffer more.
Oh, for fuck's
like that. You would do the same to our D&D group, so I've got no sympathy for you.
It's the fact that in the game that you're part of, anything that's considered like a main boss, you guys absolutely just like curb stomp in the first couple of rounds. Oh, in fact, actually, fuck it. Yeah, holy water, bitch. Fuck you. Skip. Well, that was easy.
They don't know what all the crying was about.
Right.
Yeah, in the group we're in, every single boss we curb stomp.
Yeah. And yet...
And it's some random normal bad guy that absolutely nearly kills us every time.
Exactly.
Because we roll so poorly. It's great.
Okay, there we go. Right. What is up the stairs? Anything useful? Oh yeah. No! Oh, for that looked important and shiny.
You want the shiny as well.
Yeah.
The shiny's what you want.
Ah, the camera. The camera.
It's platforming in the DMC. Actually, with the double jump, I'm not sure you even need to bother going up that flight of stairs.
If I fall again, right, we'll try a little.
Go do it from. Okay.
Yeah. Or maybe just don't double jump at all. Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, that too.
Right. Thank you. Ah, here we go. Right.
Yep.
Right. What do I have? No. Don't know what that weird Enya music is. Right. Okay. Here we go. Now, when I first played DMC, I had no idea. I must have missed the point where Neo Angelo is confirmed as Virgil. Because I always thought, based on this very scene, he was just kind of like a random dark reflection. It wasn't until I was hanging out with guys down at the Games Workshop back when I was like 12 that they actually went, no, that's actually his real brother.
Like stated, you're just supposed to guess because he's got the other half of the amulet.
Right. I always just took that to mean mirror Dante rather than you know, blood brother.
This stinking hole was the last place I thought I'd find anyone with some guts.
You think those doors were on a sensor? He'd just been waiting on on that for so long. Right. Okay. Now, where are you? Here's an old sort of Devil May Cry like. Did you ever play Chaos Legion?
I'm sure it's not even well at all.
Sorry?
But I loved it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I loved it, but I'm sure it's not aged well at all.
Stop! Fucking camera! Oh! Ow. God damn it. Right. Again, for the purposes of stream, let's not fuck around. Having said all that, that went actually quite well. Right. Hello, I see you. Right, how much damage does holy water do to him? Let's find out.
So you are the more damaged.
Wow. Oh, for fuck's sake. I knew that would happen.
Yep.
Right. Okay, I'll play until I run out of orbs. And then we'll swap to 3.
Cobalt Pity. Off topic a bit, but have you played the Insomniac Spider-Man games?
Yes, I
First
have.
one was a 10. The second one, story-wise, was mid as hell. It was very rushed.
Okay, let me try not to die during this, but then yes, I'll give you my take on them.
You clearly set up fucking Carnage as some sort of DLC thing,
Yeah.
which never came to fruition.
Can I just be a dick and shoot him from way over here?
You can actually.
Oh.
It takes a while, but that's how I did it
Oh, right, okay.
when I was a kid.
Fuck's sake. I think I pissed him off. You're gonna... Yeah. Come on. And we're done. Right. Controversial opinion on the Spider-Man Insomniac games. I didn't like the first one. I know, shock horror, women faint, questions asked in Parliament. I don't know if I was just fatigued with open world games, but it felt like busy work to me, and I got halfway through it, same with Miles Morales, and I just went, you know what, I just put it down, and I went back to it years later, and managed to finish up the map, but it just genuinely felt like as soon as I cleared one bit of it, just the Ubisoft effect of just more icons on the screen, and just I felt like I was losing a battle against tidying up. Having said all that, the second Insomniac Spider-Man game, which I played fairly recently, I actually enjoyed a hell of a lot more and played it all the way through to completion without stopping once. So, yeah.
The first Insomniac game was like the first open world game I'd played in like years.
Yeah.
In fact, the PS4 was the first time I'd had like a console in like 10 years or something. Because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
And so FF7 Remake and Spider-Man were like my first two games for it. So I wasn't fatigued, so I was like, oh, I quite like that, but I think if the world was any bigger, I wouldn't like it, you know?
Yeah. I think that's maybe what did me in, was again that fatigue. Right, so it turns out Devil Trigger and just spamming the fuck out of him.
Kobold Kitty. I don't blame ya, to be honest. I won't even touch Elden Ring shite. Not as great as Bloodborne either.
Well, again, we were talking about this on the other stream. I agree with Josh Strife Hayes when he said that Elden Ring is the sort of game that you play once, and then after that it's just way too big. Like, I have played the first maybe 10 hours of Elden Ring multiple times, but I've only had one complete playthrough, and I've not played Shadow of the Erdtree yet. Is that doing anything to it? No, it's not.
Playthroughs of Elden Ring, but the first one will be your most in-depth one. Once you know what you want for your build and everything, for second or third character, then you just sort of rush towards that and get it done as quick as you can, you know? But no, Bloodborne's definitely reigns supreme.
There we go. I'm not sure I want to save that. Yeah, is Neo Angelo referred to as Virgil at any point in DMC1? Or is that just like a retroactive thing?
I think so. I think Mundus refers to him.
Oh, so he does. So he does.
He says Virgil's failed us, Trish, it's up to you.
Yeah,
Or something like that.
fair enough. Okay, I will
So I was
save
thinking
it.
that as that cutscene was playing, I was thinking, you know, does he say Angelo or the knight, or does he say Virgil? But I'm pretty sure he says Virgil.
Right. We're closing DMC. We're going to 3. So, right. There we go. I take it you played the shit out of 3 even as Virgil.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Oh, also one of Virgil's unlockable costumes, the Devil Trigger, he turns into Nello Angelo.
Oh, right, okay. In fact, actually, on that point, okay, if we're doing that,
I suppose you could just cheat to unlock everything, couldn't you?
yeah, pretty much. Totally what we're doing.
Yeah.
And then we'll do that. I mean, I have unlocked Virgil, so, you know, I have completed the game at least once. Okay, this is the thing where... Can you do it on the Pro Controller?
Cobalt Kitty. Are you aware of the memes in DMC5? Like Virgil in a plastic white lawn chair,
yeah.
wafting for Dante.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, that meme became so infamous that when people started playing the game after the anime came out, they're like, oh wait, there's not actually a chair there?
2 seconds.
So for fuck's sake, guys.
I need to
No,
actually
of course
do
there
this.
wasn't a chair there.
On the Switch.
Oh,
Hold
brilliant.
on. Yeah. We'll do these. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. It's right, left. It's all the triggers and all the D-pad buttons, isn't it? Pretty
believe
sure.
so.
Pretty sure.
I think you put your left stick in one direction, your right stick in the other for a lot of it, if I remember correctly.
I'm pretty sure on the Switch version, it's not.
All right, fair enough. I was about to get the Switch specific version.
Yeah, because I did look it up like before the stream. Fuck it. If it's not working, come on. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, we'll just play regular Virgil. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, new game, Virgil.
LRZRZL, left up, right down.
Sorry, say that to me again.
Oh, hold LRZRZL, then left up, right down.
Left, up, right, down.
Oh.
No, not working. Okay, never mind. Never mind. It's fine. Okay. Did you? Yeah, let's just go normal. Do we want the Virgil specific cutscene?
So, you're looking for the book of ancient legends, the tale of the demon warrior Sparda.
We'll skip this one, but we'll watch this one.
The activation method is as I described before.
Yeah, this.
It should be a simple matter for you.
They could have so easily made this Virgil's first level.
That I know where the item we seek is located.
Yeah, sadly they did not.
You should dispose of any obstacles quickly.
If they were to remake DMC3, I would want Virgil to have his own story and missions and stuff.
Cobalt Kitty. I love Virgil, he's probably one of the coolest characters in all of fiction I know.
See, I'm old school. My favorite Virgil is that of the Divine Comedy. Yes, literally snob. Or literary snob. Because the Yamato and everything only comes in on DMC 3, doesn't it?
It's done the try one. Technically.
Yeah.
If you play as the Legendary Dark Knight mode, Yamato is there instead of Alastair.
Ah, right, okay.
It begins.
So yeah, apparently Virgil's voice actor was asked to do a role recently where they asked him to make his voice younger to match how he sounds in DMC 3, not how he sounds in 5. So take that for what you will. Right. Oh,
Cobalt Kitty. Soothe. Cobalt Kitty. Re-anchor of 2 after all.
yeah.
Sorry, little bitch with Virgil. I like to remap the controls so that L1 would be the projectile.
Ah, right, okay.
So I'd just be mashing L1 as I was going on with combos to keep firing swords.
Ah, that makes sense, I suppose.
It means double trigger something silly like square, but I
Yeah.
couldn't really need to use double trigger much, or it wouldn't take much to just quickly tap it and then go.
Yeah.
But I couldn't do the devil trigger explosion, which is a bit of a shame.
Haha. Yeah, you can tell I played 3 recently.
S.
Right. So yes, clear. Just for my own gamer credentials. Right, we're doing Virgil. All right.
I wish they'd updated the HD version to get freestyle as well
Yeah.
on the consoles.
Right. Can I? No.
You can't get it, I don't think.
Yeah. Nothing so far. What about? No. No, nothing. Never mind. See, I was always paranoid in the older DMC games about using items because they became more expensive in the shop. I thought they just went on in infinite, but in my 3 playthrough I realised, they actually stop increasing in price at a certain point. And with, the first level where you can just grind if you need more red orbs. Yeah.
What you know how you normally can only get 2 weapons for Dante and 3
Yeah.
at a time. What combo do you normally go for?
In 3, sorry.
Yeah.
To be honest, I used all of them. What do you mean only 2?
Oh, like you could only have 2 melee weapons equipped at one time with Dante. Unless that's different in freestyle mode.
It must be different in freestyle. Yeah, no, you have all of them in freestyle.
No, nice. You were limited to 2 guns and two melee weapons.
Ah.
Back in my day, in the original PS2 day.
Yeah, no, you get all the weapons. So I just cycle through all of them.
That's cool.
Yeah, this guy was always a son of a bitch. Now I wish they actually did keep the cutscenes even as Virgil. Right. Okay. Yeah, I saved it. Can I unlock anything now? Action. Yeah.
Oh.
So I think, yeah. We'll probably want to get Yamato up just to begin with. There we go.
Flash or Stinger.
Yeah.
With Force Edge, one or the other, you know?
Can you tell I take bad when I don't have double jump?
Struggle with Virgil. Actually, no, don't forget his style is just an instant teleport.
That's true. Have you played Virgil in DMC 5?
Yep. Yep. Well, I struggled with Dante in DMC 5.
Really? Because I've literally just got to the Dante levels in 5.
Yep.
But apparently he's pretty much exactly the same as he was in 4.
Yeah, I never played 4.
Ah, right, okay, fair enough.
Resolution.
Thank you. Just totally wreck up the bar.
Yeah, I got it downloaded, but I never saw. Well, I think I've got it on my current band. Never saw the point of downloading and
Incurable
playing it when I'm
Infantos
playing 5.
3QTTK.
You know?
Best viewers on
Yeah.
stream.
Hey, there's the
Remove
spammers.
space at ResLQG.
There we
First
go.
part of the evening and the
I know,
stream's
right?
nearly over.
Yeah.
Just laughing.
There we go. DBD. We've not had any art sellers this time, so. Right.
That's true. Still 20 minutes, you never know.
Yep. Right, so when I try and go out this door, yeah, there you go. Not today, sir.
Cobalt Kitty. I can be a mod for Yard if you want. I moderate for a Dibsolita Scotsman.
That would be amazing, actually, Cobalt. That would be awesome. Again, new to this whole kind of streaming thing. I've just about got Halfwits works up and running how I want to kind of moving forward. The YindyPlayz is just kind of on the side until I get round to actually like doing all the artwork and stuff, and all the badges and followers and all that stuff to be taken seriously, I suppose. Yeah, there we go. And done. So I love it when the art sellers show up and they're just like, oh, check your Discord. Did you get my Discord message? And it's like, dude, I'm playing a fucking VR game. You know where I am. I'm... Right. I'm sure I can get into...
Fucking Discord.
I know. But they're so precious about it as well. Did you get my message? Did you get my message? It's like, I'm playing the game. I'll reply to you after stream. Yeah, maybe. Thank you.
A couple of moves.
Yep. Alright, can you not do these as Virgil? Obviously not. Huh.
It'll be a different weapon.
Alright, okay, well. We have all of Virgil's, so it's not...
I think... Oh, hold on. I was going to say you have them all at the start, so...
Yeah.
If it's
Oh,
not that, it'll be Yamato. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cobalt Kitty. Lol, I'm still working on the artwork, by the way.
Oh,
I hate
amazing.
it when artists shove that shit down your throat.
Yeah.
It makes the rest of us look bad.
It's not even that. It's apparently a lot of them are like selling stock photos with the watermark still fucking on it. And it's just like, what are you doing, mate? So, right, actions. Wait, can I? No, I can't. Can I maybe item?
Cobalt Kitty. Yeah, I get DM.
There we go. We'll take another blue orb. How about that? Right, Cerberus. Let's try not to horribly embarrass myself. Ow. I said let's not horribly embarrass ourselves. Yeah, I want to be on the head, not the... Ow!
Cobalt Kitty. On Twitter saying, I'm getting artwork commissions. How much would you like? These are not even real people,
Yeah.
let alone artists. It's so damn annoying.
Fire.
Damn it!
Uh-oh.
Yeah. There was a point where it was like every single stream there was a new one. And they always started exactly the same way.
Few random Discord messages and stuff as well.
Yeah.
I really like PSP. Do you want more commissions? No, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm happy with what I have. Leave me alone.
Okay, cheesy tactic, but here we go. Who won? No! 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 Oh,
So close.
that was down to a midgie's ball hair.
Yeah, that was.
Right. I don't care.
Kobold Kitty. Balls.
I love the tension in the stream there, just like everyone was quiet. So, come on, we can do this. Right. Yeah.
Kobold Kitty. Well, you tried its hard as hell, TBH.
Yeah. The Sonic the Hedgehog maneuver.
Kobold Kitty. The spin dash spam lol.
Yep. Hell yeah. Trying to get it on the head and not. Come on. Ha! Nice. 2 heads for the price of 1.
Kobold Kitty. Almost forgot. I also met Jason Griffith at the same con I met Johnny.
Oh, nice. Right, I don't care. We need to do it. We need to do it. We'll do the small one. Yeah. I don't need a full vitality star. There we go. Go. Nice.
Open and then chuck. So wait.
Kobold Kitty. Signed my Sonic 06 copy for the PS3 and gave me a free quote.
Oh, that's that's lovely. Right. You know what? You know what? Let's close that down, right? And hopefully, if all my streaming stuff is set up how I want it. Nope, nope. See, going from like Switch to Xbox to PlayStation with the buttons all around the wrong way. By the way, stick around to the end of the stream for I have a special treat. I was teasing Tavares with it earlier, right? Like I said, my current get-up is loosely based on my fashion sense when I was in my early 20s as Dante. So, Tavares, would you like to see me in my late teens, early 20s? Very much inspired by Dante.
Yeah.
Kobold Kitty. Oh cool, will do, stick around.
Right. Okay. Yes. So, DMC5. So I had just got to the Dante missions. Right. You know, we'll try this one, and then we'll try Virgil. See, I love Dante in 5 more so than 3 and 4 because he is just at this point the fun uncle. Right.
That guy
Yeah.
really do this? Well, there's no accounting for taste.
Okay, here's a question then for you, Tavares. What style for Dante?
It used to be Trickster all day, every day.
Kobold Kitty. That
But
bitch
I
slap
like
almost
to do
killed
a
me.
mixture of Trickster and Wild Card.
Yeah. Really, Royal Guard. I'm probably
Mixing a bit of gunslinger.
fair enough. Definitely Trickster. Royal Guard's maybe the one I've never quite managed to get the full hang of.
Swordmaster is fun, yeah. Everyone goes for Swordmaster.
Yeah. I would say definitely Trickster, but I do like a bit of Quicksilver. Maybe even a bit of
Doppelganger.
Doppelganger as well. Yeah.
I like playing as Super Dante and putting in the code that let you do 2 players with Doppelganger.
Nice.
So the second player would be the Shadow. That was always fun.
Haha, you are no match for me and my massive shoulders. So.
I know they're very anime, aren't they?
Yeah. Or very World of Warcraft.
Shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I think that's one of my... No, it was Death Battle, it wasn't Dragon Ball Abridged. At some point, you've got to run out of hairstyles. That's why I love One Punch Man so much. He is just absolutely the anti-anime protagonist. What can I say? He's an anime protagonist that I relate to.
But why? You've got such luscious locks.
I know, right? I love it when people ask me, so how do you get your hair that colour? And I reply, I did it online. And they actually look at me genuinely confused. How dare you spoil my S rank? So yeah, was never really a fan of Nero in Devil May Cry 4, but they redeemed him in 5. Okay, what I am almost taking bad with in 5 is I'm not swapping my weapons, it's automatically doing that as part of a combo chain. I'm sure there's an option to take that off.
You've somehow got auto on.
Ah, do I? Is that what's doing it?
Kobold Kitty. My favourite arm is probably the Gerbera.
Yeah. Sorry, game options. Auto transition. So trigger effect, auto transitions. You will need to. Okay, no, it's not that. Auto assist. Okay, there we go. Right, we'll turn auto assist off. There we go. Cool, that's better. So yeah, see, going from Devil May Cry 1 to Devil May Cry 3 to 5, you know, you very much feel the difference in the smoothness of each game. Also, I didn't appreciate this until this playthrough. Dante's hair grows over the course of the month. Yep.
Very, very cool.
And if you play with the alternative skin, where he has the black hair, he just reminds me of No Fielding.
Oh god. Yeah, I can imagine him on the Mighty Bush.
Yep.
Kobold Kitty. DMC2 doesn't exist. It can't hurt you.
Again, controversial take, because DMC2 was the game that I played the most as a teenager. It does have a special place in my heart, and I used to dress up. I was that impressionable age where I actually begged my mum to buy me diesel jeans because of the Devil May Cry 2 sponsorship. So I totally understand why it's so hated, but in that you had to be there sort of sense, it holds a special place in my heart.
See, I actually thought DMC2 Dante was one of the better designs.
Oh yeah,
The clothes and the costume.
it was a good design, but Dante's not a character in 2. He's a plank of wood with a scowly face drawn on it.
Yes. And that's the thing, the few lines he did have, I'm sure I said to you last time, you know, the few lines he did have were good, there just weren't enough of them.
In fact, I think you got more characterization from Dante in fucking Shinji Megami 3? Was it? Was it 3 or 2?
Yeah. Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne.
Yes.
Which I think was actually 4. The 4th game featuring Dante from Devil May Cry.
Was it? Did that come out after? I thought that came after 2, but before 3. Because isn't it Devil? It's the
Yeah, sorry, it was the 4th Shin Megami game. I mean.
Yeah.
But it was Devil May Cry 2 Dante with Ruben Langdon as the voice.
Because I actually had that, and I bought it solely for Dante. Never got to fucking use him because I never got that far in the game. You know,
it's one of those ones join just before the last dungeon sort of thing.
Yeah.
Cobalt Kitty.
Yep.
For me, Sonic 06 and Sonic Unleashed, as well as Sonic and the Black Knight, they had their issues, but I can say the voice directors nailed it in those games.
Oh yeah. Here's a game I want to play on stream. Sonic the Hedgehog, is it 2006? The Xbox one? The one where he weirdly gets off with a human.
Cobalt Kitty. Yes.
Just from a pure kind of internet, I suppose archaeological standpoint, like this thing existed. We don't talk about it anymore, hence why I'm throwing a spotlight on it. Boom. Oh, come on. But yeah, I do like how in 5 they bring back all the classic enemies, but with new redesigns. Yeah.
Cobalt Kitty.
Money tree.
Do the spin kick and launch yourself into space on River Box lol, but actually this happened as well as Silver sending you into space.
Yeah. There we go. Well, that's not Freudian at all. Oh. This is where it's so easy to get turned around. I clearly don't have Stinger unlocked yet. Damn it. Oh.
Cobalt Kitty. Have you seen the new show on Netflix for DMC?
I've seen it 3 times.
Cobalt Kitty. It's horrible, IMO.
I've seen it 3 times, believe it or not. I've watched it myself. I watched it with my Alexa stop. I watched it with my sister, and then I watched it with the missus. Now, she liked Devil May Cry because she read the mangas, and she's seen the first anime. She never played the games, and neither her or my sister are likely to ever play the games. So from that point of view, because it's completely a separate universe / retelling of the same plot beats, I think inoffensive is the word that I would use. I couldn't get mad at it for any particular reason. In the same way, I actually am not mad about DMC Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry. Although I played it years after it was released, so they had it had everything with it. And I could sort of take a step back and look at it from that angle, you know.
I'm taking so bad to not having Stinger.
Yeah, I can get that. What about Dash with Trickster?
That's a good point. Yeah. Yep, good shout there. Playing as Nero on the DualShock 5 with the haptic feedback on the controller, that's pretty awesome. It does that well. Because the triggers are actually resistant for like...
Yeah. Especially if you get the exceed right, that feels good.
Not today. So yeah, we'll finish this mission, and then, as promised, before the end of the stream, I'll show you... I'll show you baby Yindy. How about that? Right. Okay.
Yep. Cobalt Kitty. Or Baby Yindy.
Back when I used to paint myself odd colours in my mum's bathroom. For that was a phase I went through.
They're already here. These ladies work fast.
I know, Dante. Pick up the pace. Stop running away! I'm trying to remember what the weapons were in 5. So there's the hat. I know that's coming up.
Got Barrow there.
Yeah.
Got the Joe Cleanan.
Cobalt Kitty. I love the bike that splits in two.
Oh
Very
yeah,
satisfying
yeah.
to
The bike. I forgot about the bike. Because that's actually a weapon in 5, but it's just in the cutscene in 3.
Yep. And there was something else. Oh, you get the nunchucks again, Cerberus.
Oh yeah. No,
if you hold down the button, you can use it as a fire staff instead.
Yeah.
Cool. Thomas Acne and Rudra. But I think it'd be cool if Lucia came back and Lucia had them.
Well, Lucia's actually in the anime. She's...
I remember hearing she's sort of referenced to like a wee sort of cameo.
And so's the big villain of 2. Like, they kind of leave on a cliffhanger as he's sort of taken over some mining production actually in hell. So God knows what they're doing with that. Because if I remember correctly, lore-wise, Argisax is a rival of Mundus, sort of like same power level. So yeah, 2 introduces Argisax as a concept and Lucia and stuff like that, but Dante doesn't evolve or change as a character at all, which is why 3 is so perfect, because that's Dante's story along with Virgil, and then in 4 they hand it off to Nero and let Dante be the Jack Sparrow to Nero's kind of Will Turner.
Will Turner.
Yeah. Right. Ow. Excuse me, sir. There we go. Right. Quick question. Most annoying enemy in 3.
You're gonna say the bloodbirds, aren't you?
I am, absolutely.
Because you keep forgetting to shoot them to turn them into stone first, don't you?
No, I do turn them into stone, but even then they keep fucking splitting. Maybe I'm just shit. Second most annoying enemy, probably those fucking angels.
Yes. Oh. Yeah, they're annoying.
Hello. Ow, ow, ow.
Kobold Kitty, whom genuinely can't remember off the top of my head. Lol, haven't played in a hot min.
I think they were the ones that I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, whenever they showed up. The knight chess pieces, they began to get annoying later on. Right, is there anything? Just a random pulsating vagina door. Let's not think about that too much. Oh wait, no, is there 2 of them? No, they've... they've both shut. So, clearly not going that way. There we go. Right. I love how there's like an alternative ending that if you are skilled enough to beat Urison at the very beginning of the game,
everyone just goes home.
Yeah.
Pack it up, lads. We're done. Yeah.
Right, once again, I don't have double jump unlocked for Dante. That's annoying. You would think he would remember that move. Where am I going? Where am I going? Can't go that way. Am I being daft? Oh no, it's that way. Yeah, okay. Damn it, all these squishy organic hill roots look the same. Oh, fucking... No, no, no. There we go. Right, there's going to be something good that way, isn't there? I have 10 golden orbs. Shit. I was waiting to see, do I really need another one? Oh, fuck. You know what, I'll probably replay this level later at some point when I've unlocked double jump. We'll do it then.
Kobold Kitty. Might as well go and have a look.
The next 20 minutes of the stream is just me trying to get that fucking golden orb. Yeah. We'll put a pin in that one for now. If it was a blue orb, maybe. So is this Balrog or Ifrit? Because it's fire. Yep.
Cobalt Kitty. I managed to beat Horizon by accident, lol, haven't done it since.
Oh, nice. Well, I suppose if you get into a groove, I mean, it's not a mechanically complex fight. If you get good at the timing, I suppose. Right, let's try Royal Guard, see if I can Dark Souls him. Or not, just do exactly what I did in DMZ 1 there, and just spam him. Okay. Alright, come on. I do. Okay, right. Okay. Can I unlock shit here? Please let me unlock shit. Skills. Yes, I can. Thank you. Right. This rebellion is Balrog. Every Ivory, Coyote, Trickster, Gunslinger, Royal Guard. So you would have thought get more orbs. This enemy step. Did Dante not have a double jump in 5? It's not looking like it.
Might not be
Oh hell yeah, we're getting Stinger.
yeah, air hike. That's it.
Where was that?
Air hike, skills, abilities, sorry.
Ah, right, okay, right. I'm a bit... Shouldn't have bought that other stuff. But we got Stinger, so we're fine. We're... Okay, here we go. Into the giant glowing vagina. I went with ladies' alternative costume just because I thought it looked better.
Well, well. O king of stench and filth. I'm impressed. Those are two of the most badass women in the world. And I only know one other guy who can defeat them. Jackpot.
I love the world weariness of Virgil right at the very end. Like, hell is being stuck in a room with your family indefinitely. Right, let's get our arse absolutely handed to us on this one. Ow. That's okay, fight through the pain. Or not.
Cobalt Kitty. Lately I've been obsessed with Baldur's Gate 3 and Gale being one of the best romances in the game. I'm not forgetting Astarion. Lol.
I still need to play through Baldur's Gate 3 again. Tavares, I think we were just discussing earlier, you were on your playthrough.
I'm not completed Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Maybe that's something we can do at some point. We can do a playthrough.
Yeah, no, I'm up for that.
Especially now that crossplay works.
Although I think the one question, right? Okay, two things. If you're going to play Baldur's Gate with 3 with me, I will play my half elf, my High Elf Barbarian Tyros. And if we're streaming it, obviously he has to wear clothes, but he will be naked apart from a small pair of Speedos. And I love the thought of a high elf barbarian just because they used the wrong silverware. Smash. So as long as you're okay with that, buns of steel. And the second thing is I'm a freak. I like spoilers and stuff like that, so as long as you're okay with me knowing what's coming up and able to say, yeah, maybe don't go round that particular corner until we've long rested.
Kitty.
Because there's a pack of gnolls.
That's funny as hell.
Gotten to my one character that I have done 85 hours with. I've gotten to like just at the end of Act 2, about to go to Act 3.
Fair enough.
So
they've not got Tabaxi yet, have they, on Baldur's Gate? I'm sure someone will mod it.
They'll probably. I mean, they've modded bloody fish, the Kuotoa.
Right. So yeah, someone will have Tabaxi in.
So yeah.
Because if
they've got fish. What was it? Fish tuna aquilera.
Yeah.
Someone made a Kuotoa bard.
Because if I'm ever playing Yindy as in a D&D game as a player, Tabaxi monk, and I usually go the ancestral ones. It's like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, where they have like their true spirit form.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think I spec'd Yindy out like as a level 6, and his top speed was something like 60 miles per hour.
Something stupid, yeah. With your action, your bonus action.
Yeah.
If you get haste cast on you as well.
For fuck's sake.
For us being a Tabaxi, yeah, you can get loads. Like
just teleport around the map. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. So viewing of our barbarian, my very first character that I made, it was going to be a toss-up between an Eldritch Knight or a Paladin. And I made a Paladin back then, so I might make a Eldritch Knight.
I would, if I get about the player and I was able to play a Paladin, I'd love to play a Time Dragon. Dragonborn Paladin.
What Dragonborn, sorry?
Time.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because that could be
Kitty.
an interesting one.
I'm playing as a shadow sorcerer in a game we and my BF and friends started.
Nice. Well, funnily enough, that's what I spec John as in Halfwits, so he's a shadow sorcerer.
Nice.
Because of course, what else would he be?
Yeah, of course.
Do a man's job. Hey, wait.
That sword doesn't feel practical, but never mind.
Okay, you get some rest.
Yeah, so like I said, his hair actually grows between scenes.
That's cool.
Hey, Devil Sword Sparter. Go. There we go. Right. So we are 20 minutes over stream, but are we ready for the grand reveal of what young Yindy looked like? 2 seconds, I've dropped my mouse, I'm pretty sure. There it is. Oh. Okay, here we go.
Cobalt Kitty. Funny, I've played this game a crap ton. Never noticed that Dante's hair grew cool.
Yeah, and obviously when they're all bloodied, it changes colour to... It just looks like they've dyed their hair red. So I want desktop capture. Thank you. There we go. Right, we ready for this? Yeah. Do you feel the anticipation, Tavares?
Really tense.
Cool. Here we go. Here's baby Yindy. I had a jawline back then. And you can't tell because of the black and white, but that was kind of like a burgundy shirt. You can kind of see it there.
AU.
And of course my pirate boots. I love those pirate boots.
Cobalt Kitty. What? That's cool.
I thought I was so cool back then. And I randomly...
You have to send those to me on the Discord.
Yeah.
For reasons.
I don't want to know, Tavares. So, yeah.
No, calm down. Not those receipts.
I must have been
Cobalt Kitty.
16,
I would have
17
loved
there.
this at that age.
Yeah. I feel like I should have that one particularly as a massive like portrait somewhere that slowly like changes and grows uglier over time. So yeah, I love that.
Gray,
I love that
portrait of Yindy Gray.
Yeah, I love that shirt. As it turned out, right, when I was doing my makeup course, a friend of mine, again, we were doing, we had to base it on a brand, and I based it on Diesel Devil May Cry 2. So I basically gave this exact outfit to my friend who was about the same height and build as me, along with the white wig and stuff like that. And he was walking about essentially dressed as me, and I'm behind him going, wow, I actually feel like I'm playing in third person in real life. This is so weird. So, and everyone kept going up to him thinking he was me. So yes, so that is me back when I had both a jawline and was relatively flat there, opposed to the this used car salesman that I seem to have turned into now. But never mind. So, on that bombshell, as Jeremy Clarkson would say, I think we should probably end the stream. So, thank you ever so much for joining. If you did, Cobalt Kitty, I might very well take you up on that offer about modding. So I'll look into how to set that up for you.
Cobalt Kitty. Used car salesman. I'ma use that.
It's the gut, unfortunately. I've just had my bathroom done, and the guy did a fantastic job, and I was sitting in the bath last night and going, I only just fit in this bath. This makes me sad. So, anyway, moving on. Also, right, had a shower before the stream. I've got one of those new fancy mirrors that has a demister. So it's a big mirror about this size, right? And when you hit it actually has a button that you hit, and the middle of it basically unfogs, which is dead cool, except for the fact it's only a little window about that size. And as great a job as they did in the bathroom, they put the mirror too high up, so I barely fit into this mirror. So I'm actually on my tiptoes trying to like brush my teeth and do my makeup and shit. I'm just like, I'm short, never mind. So yeah, enough about that. Anyway, so if you haven't already, do make sure you check out episode 12 of Halfwits, currently live. Next week on YouTube will be 5 tips for new Dungeon Masters, so I'll be sharing
Cobalt Kitty.
How I got in.
Thank you very much for everything, Yalda, and say hi to Steve for me and the gang.
I will
Can't
do.
wait to watch
I will
more.
do.
For the modding, I can give you my Discord in Ista if you'd like.
Perfect. Yes, if you, I think I've got you on Insta, because you've followed me there. So I'll maybe send you a wee private message. I'll get you on Discord and stuff like that. So that'll be cool. Next week, 5 tips for new Dungeon Masters, and hopefully, I haven't started it yet, but hopefully, episode 13 of Halfwits will go live on Patreon, and yeah, then it'll be out the following week on YouTube. So that's the plan. Anyway, thank you, Tavares, for joining me as well and being my stream buddy. And I'm still on holiday until Tuesday, so I think we might actually be back. We were talking about maybe finishing up Monster Hunter this weekend, so maybe on Saturday.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Yeah,
cool.
Saturday or Sunday at some point, we'll organise it off stream.
Awesome. And you know what? We might even, if you're up for Sunday as well, we might even start a Baldur's Gate 3, and we'll do Tyros and these buns of steel. So
yep,
there we
I'm
go.
Definitely down for that.
Cool. Awesome. Right. Anyway, thank you so much for joining. If you did, and I shall catch you all on the next one. Have a good one.
Cool.
See
you
ya.
later.
Bye. Bye.
Grab your gear, the quest's in sight. Yindy's leading through the night. Fighting monsters, loot in sight. Roll the dice, it's game time tonight. Go, Yindy, go, Yindy, go, go, go. Dungeon Master stealing the show. Go, Yindy, go, Yindy, go, go, go. Every quest battle time, go, go, go. dragon's near. Spell or sword, we've got no fear. Party strong, the dice will roll. Yindy's world where we all control. Go, Yindy, go, Yindy, go, go, go. Dungeon master stealing the show. Go, Yindy, go, Yindy, go, go, go. And the quest battles, let's go, go, go.